welcome to League of Speed Tier 2, Round 6, Hungary. On Thursday's Tier 4, I got my first podium, which I was quite proud of. So today, I'm not expecting much, just going to go in there, see what I can do. Hungary's not my favourite track, but let's jump right into qualifying.
Oh, shut up.
Right away, I've got to apologise because I'm new to all this microphone, only got it yesterday. Joined a party chat with Jason for the race and ended up getting the wrong settings, so I record our party chat during the race. So if you get a bit of waffle between me and him, just ignore it. So what I didn't realise at this point in qualifying was all my steering wheel settings had reset. I ran a Logitech G29. And jumped into this qualifying session and was wondering why I was struggling with so much understeer despite using the same setup as I was on Thursday. But what it turns out, obviously because the wheel settings have changed, as you can see as I run wide, I'm literally, my steering sensitivity is a lot higher, so I only have to turn a little bit of the wheel and I end up turning full lock, so I'm just inducing understeer constantly. So my driving this evening is very scrappy, very all over the place. I'm getting my excuses in now, so don't judge me too harshly. So as we come across the line to finish our lap, it's a 1:15.9. A long way off of my 1:15.2 from Thursday. So I decided to do a bit of cutting, but the game didn't let me, annoyingly. I don't know about. Yeah, where are you?
Oh well, you get to pick tyres, don't you? P10.
I don't know. Do I?
P10 and backwards in it, or is it P11 and
I think
backwards?
it'd be P11. I think I'm the last that can't. So I'm on the. I could one spot further down. I'd have been alright. There you go. 1/100th of a second slower. I'd have been in P11. I'd have been alright then. So to strategy,
I'm off medium.
game
arms.
reckons soft, medium, mediums is the quickest.
I'm
Strategy. A lot of people I think are going to be going soft, medium, soft, or even soft, mediums. But I'm thinking of going soft to hards. But lights out and away we go. Starting in 10th. Not a great start, but not normally my strong point starts. Coming into the first corner, nearly run into the back of the racing point. I think we gave him a little nudge there. Dropped down to 11th briefly, but it's a bit chaos on the first lap. We're just trying to keep it clean here. We go past somebody for 10th and round the outside of the Alfa Romeo. A lovely move. So we move up to P9. So as we cut to a replay of the start then. I think it was a pretty clean getaway for most people. I don't think there was any major incidents going into turn 1. 4 wide at the front there. We have a Renault off the racetrack as well, but he manages to keep it on. Yeah, pretty clean first lap, which is exactly what we needed really. Pleased to gain 1 spot. Just trying to keep it out of trouble, and as we get into the middle section, there's another Renault that is spun, so that promotes us up to P8. We nearly get rear-ended by the Alfa Romeo behind us. I'll break a bit early. And if we watch in the mirror, I believe him and Jason have a bit of a coming together, and he ends up going the race. So virtual safety car. I'm sandwiched in between 2 racing points at this point in time. And as the virtual safety car ends, we get a really nice run at the racing point, who's very hesitant on the throttle to restart.
I don't have to go hard.
Deploy all our battery again to Rich as well. Running side by side into turn 1 and get the move done. And cut to a quick replay again here. It's a fairly straightforward move. We just got a better run. We just reacted better to the virtual safety car ending really. So we're up to P7 now. Nearly lose the back end. This was again running wide on the curve. And then getting to the last sector, just locking out, running wide again. Just my driving was all over the place. the evening. And the Racing Point's going to have a good go at us again, I think. So I just don't bother deploying my battery. He's going to get me.
We're approaching the pit
There's
window.
no point
You'll be
fighting
on
it
mediums.
and wasting time for both of us, really.
Place, or do you know what I mean?
Skip to
Yeah.
end of lap 6.
Virtual
A
safety
couple
car
of people
deployed. Slow
pitting.
down and
we've
maintain
got a
positive
virtual
delta.
safety car
Virtual
here
safety car
as
is
well.
deployed. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is
Second virtual
negative,
safety
which
car
means
we've
you are
had so
too
far this
fast.
race.
Reduce your pace.
Comes out just as I pass the pits, otherwise we would have picked typical.
What's
Gaining a
happening
couple of
here?
positions. We're up to P5 now, which is not bad going. But at this
Copy
point, I'm
that.
really struggling
Cards for
now.
next
My
box.
tyres are going off, so I decided to come into the pits. And as you can see, I
Oh
can't
no,
even make it to the
I've
pits
got
properly.
a milk.
That's how
How
good
many?
my
I've got
driving
like
was.
3 laps prior to come in on
Get
it.
it slowed down in time. Quite unusual for me. I
Pit
like to
strategy complete.
5-second
See
penalty
these tyres
speed
through
in the
to the
pit
end
lane.
now.
Seems to be my thing. We come out of the pits and we've got an Alpha Tauri who nearly overtakes us, but we managed to hold that position. So we're back into P9 now.
To the car in front
We're on
is
hard compound
7.5
tyres. Somebody else
seconds.
pits. We're going back up to P8. So we're still running in the top 10, which is pretty good at this point. So we're pretty pleased with that. Nearly lose the back end, and we do get a corner cutting warning for that, unfortunately.
Setting 119.9.
Catching up with Benjamin for 7th place.
Yeah, which is pretty reasonable.
Decided to have a little bit of a run at him into turn 2. We've got
Yeah,
better
I'm doing
speed.
118.
Not sure which way to go. I have to back out slightly, get him under brakes, and by luck, just run straight into the side of him. As you can see on the replay here, it was a poor move, and I apologise to Benjamin there. Thankfully, neither of us got damage, and we both got away with it. So we skip to the
Mate,
end of that lap.
I'm out in a way.
We are
How are you?
right up behind him.
Yeah, you know
Jason's out
what?
of the session. He's crashed
Better
out.
come to because I've hit
And
four.
it's-
Oh, don't tell me if you just caused a
which
safety
means we
car.
can't have a
That's
run
why
today
pending
this track,
into the
mate.
first corner,
I'm just
annoyingly.
about to get overtake Benjamin down the start finish straight.
Oh.
So we're going to a bit of a speed up while the virtual safety car ends. As you can see, we're tucked right back underneath Benjamin's gearbox again, but we do have a Racing Point behind us who's looking pretty racy at this point. So we need to get this move done on Benjamin as soon as we possibly can, but we just haven't got the pace through the middle sector that I normally would do, just really struggling with that understeer again. But we keep close enough to him. We're on a little bit wide near the end, but we get away with it. Got a bit of a gap, but with DRS it should pull us closer, but it's not going to be close enough into turn 1 to make a late dive. If anything, the Racing Point's looking closer to me, but Benjamin runs a bit wide. We get a much better drive off of turn 1, and we're going to have a look up to the inside, but we're further along this time, and we get the move done this
With a
time.
lock up.
That's how it should have gone first time.
That's why I needed to clear input.
Let's just watch a replay again. Okay, as we come round, side by side already halfway down the straight, so I've got the ascendancy into the corner. Right, on to lap 14 then. A couple more people pitting, so we move up to P6 even. Pace on the hard tyres wasn't too bad. We were sort of in a mid 119s, which isn't great, but could be a lot worse. And for the hard compound tyres, we're pretty reasonable. Again, more people pit. My teammate got off pit, so we're up to P4 now. But it doesn't take him long to catch us back up, and he is all over the back of us. I'm not going to fight this too hard. He's not close enough on this lap, on this occasion, and he ends up losing the back end on the exit of the corner. So let's speed up through this lap. You can see he's just got so much more pace than me at this point. I'm just going to ruin both of our races if I fight him too hard. So when we get to the straight, I think he'll have the jump on me at this point. Closing right back up to me. Another track limit this morning. Not what I need.
The time last lap was a
And as we get to the final corner, is all over us. There's absolutely no point fighting this. So I do put it in risk initially, but I just drop it down to let him go by. team orders. Gunther Steiner has told me to let it pass, so I'm not going to argue with Gunther. Skip to lap 24. Back in 5th place. Pace is good. I'm just running on my own at this point. Nobody around me. Pace is okay. My fastest lap 1:19.4. Not great pace overall, but it's very, very consistent. We're just setting the same every lap, so could be a lot worse. A couple more people go into the pits on their old mediums, so that promotes us up to P3 now. Our consistent pace, consistent running has really sort of helped us gain those positions, really. It's ideal. Coming to lap 31 now. We're holding Angel off, who's in 4th place. He's on medium tyres, but they are quite old now. We speed up a bit. This is my fastest lap of the race, just to give you an idea how bad my pace was. This wasn't a great lap. It was just neat and tidy. It just worked, and that's really what I needed for this race. We're holding Angel off. We've lost my teammate, but it's already 7.2 seconds up the road from me, and we're nearly 20 seconds for 1st place, unfortunately. We do have a 3-second time penalty against our name, but so does Angel and Jamie behind me, so we don't really have to worry too much about that. And as we cross the line, it's a 1:18.9, which my fastest lap of this race so far. It's going pretty well on these hard tyres. Onto the last lap.
This is your final lap. Final lap
I'm
of the
not
race.
entirely sure what percentage I was on with the tyres, but they felt pretty good. They were coming to me. I'm pretty good at working the hard tyres and making them work for me. So that was it. So at this point, Jamie has got past Angio, and he is catching me hand over fist here. So if he comes near me, he's got 9 seconds worth of penalties. So there's absolutely no point fighting him if he does get too close to me. No point losing my front wing or putting one or both of us out of the race. Might as well just let him go if he does get to me. But we've had a pretty reasonable run through the chicane, managing to keep a gap to him at this point. It's the last lap of the race. We don't want to push too hard, we just want to keep it going, and we're looking good for a podium after all the problems with my wheel. Struggling with understeer through the race. I've really made this one-stop work. Everyone else has done a 2-stop race, and I've made the hard compound tyres work for me. And last, I think it was like 26 laps, was it? Similar, around there. And round the last corner, and across the line, and I'm very happy with that, as you can imagine. It's my 2nd podium this week. Let's watch a replay of me very joyfully weaving. Third place, some very good points, and I get driver of the day as well, so can't argue with that. Very, very pleased with that. And it's a double podium for Haas as well, so we're looking very strong in the Constructors' Championship. I believe we've jumped up to 2nd now, only a few points behind 1st, so let's see what happens in the next few races, or the rest of the season. There we have it, confirmation. 3rd place. Long way behind the leader, a long way behind Rotov in the end, but to be expected. I was realistically, after the first few laps, I was aiming for a top 10, so I'm happy with the podium. As we go on to the standings in the championship, we still keep 7th. I'm a couple of races behind, but we gain lots of points. But yes, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy. See you soon.